Hello and welcome back to Sparkle Me Pink. My name's Michelle and today I'm so excited to bring you a talk through tutorial of two different looks using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette. It is so gorgeous. The moment I saw this in Vegas, I had to get it. I was sharing my trip throughout the Morphe store on my Insta stories and everybody was picking this palette and the other one that I picked up, which is called Armed and Gorgeous. But today I'm sharing two different looks comprised with this baby right here. I was really excited about these army greens and this, oh my gosh, this shade right here just gives me life. I'm so excited. And the best part about this is I'm doing it with my best friend here on YouTube. Maria from AgapeLoveGirl is going to share two looks using the same exact palette, but they're two totally different looks than what I was able to come up with, which is funny because she definitely leans more of like the cut crease and these beautiful like different shades and stuff like that. I'm definitely more of a plain Jane, simple, slap it on kind of girl. So you'll definitely see the two different styles. She is an amazing, amazing makeup artist. Check out the link down below so you can watch her video. Pull it up in another window right now so you can watch it after this one. You will not be disappointed, seriously. And she is such a great person as well, so you know that there's heart in the videos and as well as talent. Now on my end, I hadn't filmed a makeup tutorial in what seemed like forever. Like, it's a little embarrassing. I filmed like 3 looks before I filmed the 2 that I'm gonna show you here, but it kind of like reignited a little spark in me. And I have all these new palettes. Well, they're not new, they're new to me. These little minis from Urban Decay. And then I got the Dose of Colors Katie and Desi palette. Just, I mean, look at how pretty that is. I got the new Lorac Pro. This isn't new to me, but I love it so much. Let me know if you want to see a look using that. I also picked up the Fame palette from ColourPop because, you know I love ColourPop. So let me know if you want to see any looks done with those palettes in the comments down below. Okay, so the 2 looks I'm going to share with you. One is definitely more of a halo smoky eye. And then the second is super fun. I love hunter green. I've been dying to find a hunter green that actually looks that color on the eyelid. I did have a little help from a Stila product that I'll share with you when I go through the tutorial. That sounded funny. But something special I wanted to share with you is that look was the exact look. Like, I filmed that the day that Logan proposed to me. And I'm not trying to coin on that. I'm not going to be blabbering on about it, but I'm engaged. Look at how pretty it is. I won't blabber, like I said. I'm not gonna go on and on, but I just thought that was really special that I had actually documented the makeup look that I had that day, which is probably not the most ideal because I ugly cried hardcore throughout the whole evening, you know, with happiness, of course. And I had all of the green just coming down. I mean, maybe light misting crying if I was watching like a sad movie, it would have made it through. But I mean, I was sobbing and that's not what matters in that situation, so I don't care. The pictures are beautiful the way that they are, but I thought I'd share that little personal little tidbit with you. I'm not sure how much we're gonna share on the whole process of everything, but I hope you are open to hearing anything I am able or willing to share with you along the way. You guys have been with me through a lot and I appreciate it. And enough of this emotional stuff. Let's get started with the tutorial. It's going to be a voiceover and I hope it's nice, quick, and exactly what you were looking for when it comes to this beautiful palette.
All right, so jumping right into it, we're starting off with the Lorac Eye Primer. It's behind the scenes. I really like this one. And then applying poof all over the lid. Even up to the brow, just kind of getting the whole area covered. Then whip potion, and I used a towel to kind of catch any fallout just in case because I had done my concealer and stuff. Normally I'd do my eyes first, but I was kind of backwards on this day. And I'm bringing it on the inner corner as well because we're going to do a little bit of a makeshift halo eye. And as you can see, I'm a very sloppy applicator when it comes to doing this shading. And blending a lot. Building up the crease color because I really wanted to show that like baby poop green color. And then with Busted, I'm going to go on the middle inner area, but not quite on the total center of the eye, giving it just a little bit of gradient. I like using several colors to build a look. That way there's a little bit of shift in the colors. Then with Inside Job, which is a little bit darker, I'm going to go on the outside corner to deepen it up. I did bring a little of it on the inside corner too, just to kind of balance it out. And now I'm just going with the same brush that I first applied that green and blending back and forth, making sure both sides nice and even, and bringing that green back to the look. Then touching up the outer corner. There's going to be a lot of going back and forth with the different zones, making sure that all of the little worlds of color blend together nicely and the way that I wanted them to. Picking up a little concealer, I'm going to carve out this middle section of the eye because I'm going to apply a really pretty color there in a second. It gives it a little bit of a sticky base, but it also blanks out an area that had maybe some color where I sloppily applied it. I just like doing this, it kind of helps out. Blending out the edges before I apply the color. And then with my finger, I'm taking Diversion and packing that on. Now, this wasn't as popping of a color that I wanted it to be, so I went in with Power Cut, and this gave me that little zing in the middle of my eye that I was looking for. Just making sure I'm blending the worlds together once again. This is the same brush. I don't think I picked up any more color. I'm just kind of bringing in the color that's already there. Then with Potion on a flat brush, I'm going to line the bottom lash line and then bring it up into my lid shade. Connects the two worlds of the lower and upper lash lines. Then on the inner corner, I very carefully kind of carve out a little lower lash line, little detail, nothing too crazy, but I'm leaving a space of skin in between my lash line and where I'm putting the color, because I want my eyes to look open, and sometimes using such dark, heavy colors, especially on the lower lash line, can bring your eye down, and I want it to lift it up. Then with the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Eyeliner, I love this because it has a brush tip on it, and it's super easy to do a winged eyeliner with it. I'm going to wing out my upper lash line. It went a little bit thicker than I wanted it to, but it worked out in the end. And then just kind of making it match on the other side. Then with the Pixie liners, I have a nude one to go on that inner corner just to highlight it even more and make my eyes look even more open. And then using the black on my tight line. Then using the Buxom Lash Mascara, I'm going to separate and lengthen my lashes. I really like this one for building up length and keeping them from being clumped up. It doesn't give too much volume, but it's really great for the lower lash line too. And there's the final look. What do you guys think? It's not too crazy, not too simple. I thought it was kind of fun, and I love all of the greens with a touch of blue. Starting off look number 2 with the Lorac Behind the Scenes Primer once again, and then of course poof all over the lid. And then with the taper blending brush from Luxie, I'm taking Shh and putting that in the crease. The cool thing about this palette is there's the poof and the shush shade, which are really great basics. I'm picking up some concealer here, and I'm going to start off by placing a base down because that green I want to use needs a little bit of an extra sticky base to stick to it. But I wanted to show you how I blend out the concealer, how I'm very particular on keeping it just on the bottom part of the eyelid, not in the crease. Then picking up Trickery, I am packing that on with an Alamar brush all over the lid, right on the area that I had placed the concealer. I got a little too far on that inner corner and I'm trying to wipe it up, but I ended up just leaving it so I wouldn't mess up the whole makeup look. I didn't want to like smear the green everywhere. So be very careful. It's going to stick exactly where you place it, which is a good thing. And then with Shush on a more dense brush, I'm going to put that on the outer corner and start deepening up that outer V. Blending out the crease. There's lots of blending involved with both of these looks. And then with Mojo, this is a dark brown, and I'm just gonna darken up that outer corner, give it more of a smoky effect. The green wasn't quite as poppin' as I wanted it to be. Of course, more blending, but I'm gonna take this Stila eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow in Vivid Jade, apply that on the back of my hand, and then pick it up with the brush that I used earlier to apply the concealer. And then I'm going to pack it onto the area that I put the Trickery shade. This just gives a little bit of glitter, a little bit of shimmer, a little more life to that green. The green was still very green from the Dark Magic palette, but I wanted even more. Then picking up Trickery on that little brush, I'm blending out the edges to make sure that there's no line of demarcation between the Stila and the eyeshadow that was already there. Then I'm lining my bottom lash line. This is also an Alamar brush. I'm so glad that I ordered these. I love them so, so much. And I know she just came out with a new palette. I kind of want to get that one too. Then with the Morphe M506, I'm going to blend out the bottom lash line using a little bit of Shush. And then with that flat brush, going in with Temptress. This is a very matte black, and I'm using it as a liner for my upper lash line. I didn't want like a liquid liner. I wanted more soft, smoky. Then with that same Buxom Lash Mascara, I'm going to bring some lengthened separation to my lashes. It's a very natural look. The lashes part. Ooh, and then I topped it off with a little bit of the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I actually just ordered another full size of this because I fell in love with all the deluxe sample sizes I had. Then with a little bit of the Morphe Flirt lipstick. I did not think I was going to love that as much as I did. So in love. And then this new CoverGirl lipstick. Oh gosh, what is it called? I don't have it in front of me. I will list it below. Then I curled my hair. So we were getting ready on this day to drive up to visit his parents for Christmas. Ooh, and then I wanted my inner corner to pop even more. So I'm using a little bit of the balm sample that I had and putting this Stila Karma Kitten, I think it was called, right on the inner corner to brighten it up even more. And here's the finished look. Looking at it with an HD camera, I wish I had blended out the outer corner just a little bit more, but in person, it looked really good, I promise. Alright, so that is both the looks that I have for you today. Let me know what you think about them in the comments down below, and also answer the questions as to what content you would like to see in an upcoming video. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in a video very soon. Alright, bye.